What's up? Today is Saturday, the 26th, and I am about to get ready. I'm going to have Korean barbecue for the first time in my life. I've never had Korean barbecue. I was supposed to have Korean barbecue with this other girl I used to be friends with, and then they just never, I think they invited me the day off, but it was too short notice, and I was just like, ich hab keine Interesse mehr. So I'm just gonna do my makeup real quick. I just have a dress and heels to put on. My outfit is not that complicated, but I just want to do my quick beat. I think I'm hoping to be done with my makeup at 5 p.m. because now so I'm hoping to be done in like 20 minutes. I feel like that should be fine. I'm gonna listen to some music though because you know I can't talk and too much.
I know you are there, smiling back at me, dancing in moonlight. I know you are free, 'cause I can see your star shining down on me.
I'm supposed to be doing my hair right now, just spraying my hair, and I'm thinking of wearing these earrings because I just feel like they add so much substance to my outfit. But then like that little voice comes in my head that's like, this is Germany, nobody's gonna be dressed like that, you're just going out for dinner. I'm honestly so tired of that voice. And it's not like people overtly tell you like, hey, don't dress like this. But you can feel it from the way that they are staring at you when you pull up to the spot. Everyone is like, oh, is Beyonce here? Like, what's going on? You know? And I remember even when I went on a date once and I told the guy like I didn't want to wear he was like, oh, let's go for a walk. And I was like, why would I want to go for a walk? I wanted to wear a dress. I was like, it's too cold at night outside and I want to wear a dress. I had already planned my outfit and everything. He was like, oh, should we roll out the red carpet for you? And I was like, why does that mean that I need a red carpet? Just because I care about my appearance. Even when I used to live with my old landlord, there was a time I was in the bathroom when I was getting ready to leave the house, and she was like, oh, warum bist du so schick angezogen? And I'm like, chic? I'm just going to campus, like. And I'm also having that, maybe it's my Namibian mentality, but when we would go to university, when you go on campus, you make sure that you're decently dressed because you're going to a professional place. It's an institutional learning at the end of the day. Even the boys that used to go with their Havaianas and whatever, they still dressed up to an extent. So the toilet became, I don't know. You just get in your head so much for no reason. Literally no one has ever explicitly said to me like, hey, your outfit is too much, you should have chilled. No one has ever said that to me. But their facial expressions when I come inside the restaurant or whatever, it's just like, ugh. Or like when I go to a concert and people walk up to me and they're like, you look amazing. And I'm like, this is not even what I would have worn if I was in Namibia. Like if I was in Namibia, I'd be one of those people that like making a DIY outfit or going to see a designer because I have this concept in my mind for my outfit. When I had my welcoming ceremony with my husband, I did the most. I got a designer and everything. That's how I am back home. You know what I'm saying? I want the people to scatter when I enter the building. Maar hier zo, No matter what you're wearing, even as you need people are going to scatter. You literally might have just taken a shower, put on just lashes, lip gloss, mentally cookies one. Like mentally later like I just got off work and then I came here, and even the way they dress to work, oh my god. Let me not even get started on that. This is so low effort. Anyways, this is what I'm using on my braids. It's a braid elixir. It's from the Jamaican mango and lime brand. I don't know, this is the brand makes like that hair products for locks, or that's where I saw it for the first time. And then I saw that they have this braid elixir and it has menthol in it, which helps if you have an itchy scalp or something. I just feel like these earrings are gonna be too much if I put these earrings on. I'm gonna keep my earrings on because we're gonna go on base, I think, and buy some stuff, and then I'll buy my sandals nee. Dan sal die earrings sin maak met die chocolaas. You check. Maar as ek nou die earrings aantrek plus my heels, dis bietjie te erg. It's really just gonna be too much. So I'll decide when I get in the car if I'm like, see, I'm not gonna take them. No. Would have been nice though. Gonna wear this. At least something. Gonna brush my edges one more time. Period. This is my fit. I'm not wearing a bra because conveniently with this dress I don't need to wear a bra, and I love that for me. Like, I genuinely love it for me because I hate wearing a bra, and this is just such a nice middle point because no one can tell that I'm not wearing one, but they also can't tell that I am wearing one. It's just so comfortable. And the back is like nice and open, so even if I were to not have like my hair done like this, I could still wear it like it's an open back. Is this tea? It's really giving. Let's give it for the front of the dress. Let's give it for the back of the dress. Okay, so I'm done now. I'm gonna tell this lady that I'm done. I'm gonna put my shoes on because she always is like, why do you say you're done and then when I get downstairs to be done, then you're not done because your shoes are not on? Oh, so I'm gonna go pack my bag, put my shoes on, and actually be done. And I'm gonna charge my camera a little bit while she's getting dressed. Yeah, sien julle as ons op pad is aan die kar.
I'm better. Can't even pretend like I don't want it again. On the brain all the time. Thinking about the things that we did. You did something. But shit like this don't happen too often. It's the way you put it down. I don't want no one else around. Got me taking a step on the outside. Cutting all ties with them other guys. Where you look in my eyes. Loving me nice and slow. You made me want to go.
Felt like you wanted to sit on your own because I was thinking, right, we sit next to each other, we fry our shandies, we eat together, we give our POVs, there's both mics.
But I
check
forgot about
our
the camera.
chats.
It's easier if it's. So come on.
Yep.
Okay, sometimes animal sauces, barbecue,
Sesame.
and yum sauce,
Yum,
cocktail,
yeah.
onion, edamame,
Edamame.
inside, fish scrub.
It doesn't contaminate the scissors inside. Firm. This is Tema Pro Max. Let me show you guys the food while everything is frying on the menu, please.
Meat.
On the far end.
Meat.
And the
Marinated
sides,
meat. Probably not marinated. Pork belly. Some more meat. The bean sprouts. Kimchi. The radish. Something. Sesame sauce. Barbecue sauce. Yum sauce. Edamame. I forget. I think it's the onions. And again, rice. What you do is you take the meat. Take a piece of lettuce.
Anyways, guys, this is what we're working with, courtesy of the chef. Okay, I think the mic is connected now. The thing is moving, but good morning in the morning. Today is Thursday, the 30th of April. I just got, is it the 30th? Yeah, the 30th of April. I just got the stitches removed in my mouth, like on my gums. He showed me my teeth, fortunately. Like, he showed me my gums, and they are not healed yet. They are quite inflamed, so he said I should just be brushing and flossing, be consistent with that, and then it should be well within a month. He also mentioned that when it comes to chewing and everything, I should make sure to prioritize like chewing with my front teeth as opposed to my back teeth for the next month, because it will take about a month for my gums to be fully healed, especially because he cut off so much of it and I still have deep pockets left in my mouth. I guess it wasn't urgent enough for them to like cut it. So I was like, yeah, if I just keep consistent with the brushing and flossing, I should be okay. What else did I want to say? I'm currently apartment hunting, and yesterday I spent about 2 hours on Emo Scout, Wunderflats, and what else? Yeah, I think just those two. I even signed up for Emo Scout Plus because I have until the end of May. No, let me say end of June to find a place, which is actually fine. I think I can also find a place for the 1st of July. I just wanted a place from the 1st of June because my husband is going to send off most, if not all, the furniture on the 12th of May. So there will be nothing in the house, you know? And from the 18th, I have vacation. So I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna go and be gone on vacation for the rest of the few weeks that I have left, and then I can just go look for a place from the 14th of May until the end of December. And I feel like I could just take it and then figure out like money wise what I'm gonna do, because I can stay there at least until December, and I need a place urgently because of my visa situation. Doesn't it buy a dear my car? At least some good news I can give is that my visa has been extended until the end of December, no, until the end of October for where I live right now. So I think I'm gonna first move to Mines and then find a language course so that I can extend my current visa type shit. Yeah, that's my plan, because I do want to get the German citizenship. I just think it makes more sense because I've been living here for 4 years. It's gonna be 5 years. It's gonna be 5 years, 6 years by next year. So I'm like, if I get a job like with a permanent contract, then I can just like stay here forever and ever. Not stay here forever, but then I have a passport. Because I feel like the way things are going in the US, like they might just decide to revoke my passport, and then what am I gonna do? Or revoke my green card, then what am I gonna do? And I don't want to be detained or deported. Isn't it Bigita? It's just too many fears which I already feel living here. I'm like, my visa will expire and then I'm gonna have problems staying here, and then I have to go back and blah blah blah. It's just too many things right now. As for my waxing appointment, I'm going for a waxing appointment. I don't know if I mentioned that, but that's what I'm doing right now. After the dental appointment, my husband brought me to the train station for me to go get waxed today. My appointment is at 11:30. I think I overestimated how much time I'm gonna need at the dentist, but I just wanted to be completely done. Like I didn't want to run late for my appointment and it gets cancelled type shit. So I think I will be there like an hour early, but I'll just find a cafe or something to sit at while I wait. Or I'll even go sit in the waiting room if she has one at the waxing place. I'll tell her like, yeah, I can just wait here and read my book until she calls me in for my appointment basically. So I usually wax myself, if you didn't know that. I haven't been able to wax myself of late, I think because of like the surgery, and then before that, I don't know, I just didn't get around to waxing myself. And I was like, okay, the armpits and my stomach at least I can do myself, but my Hollywood I can't do myself because the hair is just too long and it's gonna be too painful, and it's gonna also take me too long because it takes me like 45 minutes to an hour if the hair is really long, because I need to muster the courage to pull it off, and sometimes I sweat too much from being so nervous. Then I have to wait for my skin to cool off again and that. But I'm excited. I found her on Google Maps. This is her page, and it's my first time going to her place, her studio. It's a new opening, so there's a 20% discount, and I'm going to be paying 39 euros for a Hollywood wax, which is really expensive if you even compare it to Namibian dollars. Like I think for that price you can wax your whole body like 5 times in Namibia or 3 times, because it's so expensive. And when I went with my husband, like I feel like we paid that price for my waxing, his facials, both of our massages for that price, you know, because they even wax, I think they wax underarm in Hollywood, and I was like, that's a good combo deal. So I'm trying not to be so, like, I'm trying to have an attitude of just positivity, knowing that all this is not really my fault, especially when it comes to the visa situation, because in the US, if you're applying for a spousal visa, if you have been married for less than 2 years, you have to prove the immigrations that your marriage is a genuine marriage, and you're not just trying to get the papers or the citizenship or whatever, that you actually like love your and what. You have to prepare a document to convince the immigration officials that your relationship is organic and it has developed over time. That's if you're married under 2 years. Now, bear in mind, my husband and I wanted to get married a long time ago, but we had to wait a year for the Namibian embassy to send me my apostilled birth certificate. So if you're Namibian and you are intending on leaving your country and maybe, just maybe, you might get married in Ausland, make sure that you have your apostilled birth certificate. Not a certified birth certificate, not your original birth certificate, an apostilled birth certificate, because that's the equivalent of a Familien Urkunde in Germany, which basically states who your parents are, your living address, those things. Yeah. So make sure you get that before you leave Namibia, because if you do it through the embassy, I don't know how long it's going to take. But it took a whole year for us to get that. And then after that, it took us even longer to get my passport, which took us even longer to start the visa process, because that took longer for me to be on my husband's orders at work. And then when I was finally on the orders for work, we only received the orders like in March, imagine. And we wanted to get married like 3 years ago or 2.5 years ago. So we would have been married for almost 3 years, or at least 2.5 years by now, if everything had went according to the times that they give us. Maya, what can we say? Even if I just got my birth certificate within 6 months, we would have been able to pay everything on. I'm gonna enjoy the train ride, and I have my book here. Alright, so I had to enable the face tracking. So I'm reading this book by James Baldwin, Dark Days. It's a really nice book. It's basically a small collection of essays, but this is just one essay about him growing up, and basically him growing up as a black person in America. So he experiences prejudice in America, and these essays basically blend the intensely personal with the political to envisage a better world. So I like reading about James Baldwin. It kind of really helped me understand my identity as a black person in the West, because I I don't know how to explain this. Most of my subscribers are Namibian, but in the Western world, you are black. You are not African, you are not Namibian, you're not whatever, you are black. Like everyone, same WhatsApp group. So whether you're from Jamaica or the islands or Latin, Afro, or African American, you guys are all just black people. And it's very difficult to make sense of that new identity when you describe yourself as Namibian or Overherero or whatever in your country, if that makes sense. Yeah, and you also see here how the world is so white people focused. I don't know if that's even the right term that I'm trying to use, but there's just so much focus. White people are so central in everything. Here, it's really crazy. When I went with my husband to Namibia, he was like, "You guys really don't care about white people. You just do your own thing, you go to your own places." I'm not seeing white people in most of the activities that we do, most of the places that we go, or if they are there, they just minding their own business. You guys also mind your own business. But here it's like you get somewhere and it's tailored to white people. The menu is tailored to white people. The prices are tailored to white people. The food is tailored to white people. The ads are tailored to white people. Like, isn't it in Namibia, like the ads are more one Namibia, one nation, or inclusive of kissing yourself. Any ads, usually we have ads in Oshuambo, we have ads in Tamara. The ATM machines have different languages. Like it's a reflection of the people itself in the country, but here it's very white centered, although there are so many other faces that make Germany. There are Asian faces, Turkish faces, Arab faces, Italian faces, so many faces that make up Germany, but it's just white. Yeah, good book, I would recommend. I'm gonna stop talking now. Okay, so I got to the train station. So her salon studio is based in Trier West, and I usually go to Trier Central North, and that's where the main train station is. So every time I come here, this is the train station that I go to. I'm trying to cross the street because there are people approaching me and I don't want to film anyone. So anyways, that's usually the train station that I go to when I go to work. But I have to come to Trier West now. Now, because I don't have cash, I had to first go to the ATM. But when I came here, the ATM is 11 minutes away from the train station, and the ATM at the main train station is like 2 minutes away. It's literally outside the train station. So that means that I could have just gone to the train station itself at the main train station, and then I would have avoided all this, and I could have even had coffee at the Burger King by the main train station. But I thought there might not be something here and I can just wait there, but there's nothing here. So now I'm walking back, and I'm just gonna go ask her if I can just wait there, because what must I do with myself? There's nothing going on here. There's just grocery stores and flower stores and I don't know what else. There's a plus, and I'm also don't want to be sweating too much because I don't want to smell bad when my appointment starts. I want to smell fresh. Even though I know these people deal with different types of pum pum on a daily, mine is probably not anything wow, but I still want to maintain my personal individual dignity when I go to my appointment. So what else did I want to say? I've been listening to Michael Jackson songs. Oh, almost finished reading the book. I'm halfway through. It's such a small book, but I love the way that he writes. I get why he has so many awards. It's okay, he can write, and not only can he tell a story, he can tell a story to the finest detail, to the biggest picture, and he can go back and forth. He can go back and forth between his personal life and his childhood to the systematic situation at the time, to the economy, to the workmanship. Just good, too good. Bars. I think I'm supposed to go this way. That's the other lady went with her sneakers. The day drained me. And it's not even 11 a.m. It's just one thing that I am actually concerned about is I enabled the face tracking, and I hope it doesn't move like this once I go and edit the videos back. I hope that it's just stable. I haven't seen what it looks like, but I'm hoping it's stable because I put it to 30 frames per second instead of 60, because I feel like 60 is really fast and it picks up all the movement. 30 is a bit more stable, or at least on my phone. That's how it's been working. I'm tired, guys. I feel like sitting at this bus stop for a little bit, and then I walk further. I'm gonna sit at the bus stop, and I'm gonna text the lady and be like, hey, can I just pull up now and wait for my appointment? I have a book with me. My dentist appointment didn't last as long as I thought it would, and can't go on any longer. Anyways, if you haven't already, please subscribe. Don't forget to comment if you're already subscribed. I like to see your comments, guys. I really like to see your comments. I've been seeing a lot of new people in the comments, or let me just say new names. I'm sure it's people who've been watching for a while and are just now getting into the groove to comment. Look, there's literally nothing going on. There's like a yellow plus. That's like focal what ankhani. And I'm sitting at a bus stop. Basically it looks like that one across the street. So that's another bus stop, same as the one I'm sitting at right now. I want to just put some lip gloss on my lips. Honestly, I can just stay seated here. Doesn't seem like there are buses pulling up here at the moment. This seems like a new bus stop that's like not in use yet or something. So the place is 2 minutes away from the train station. I think I will just stay here. I might call Rose. I was supposed to go out with her this weekend, or I wanted to, but I think I'll just use the money to wax myself instead. I'm gonna save money this month and not do my nails at a salon. I'll just do it myself, because yeah, why not? I spent all that money on the kit. Might as well just keep doing it myself and just try to make the designs more creative, because summer is coming up. I'm gonna do French, but I'm just gonna do white French, and then I'm gonna put some gold decoration on and maybe some stars, just to give the illusion that something is going on my nails, honey. This is me, this is real. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be now. The Michael Jackson movie was really sad though. It really was so sad to watch. And I kind of understand now the whole perception of the music industry and why they said things like the Sony is why he said Sony is the devil. I also understand. I didn't know like his hair injury was so severe, guys. And I didn't know that he had vertigo from such a young age. Guys, Sometimes I wonder, like, you know, in the movie, he said he didn't want any interviews. He said he wanted to be mysterious, okay? He was like, okay, these other great artists, I guess, that he looks up to didn't really do interviews, so he didn't want to do interviews either. No problem with that. But then my thing is, didn't that somehow contribute to him being bullied so extensively by the world, by the media, by journalists? You know, like, didn't that contribute? Because I didn't know that. I mean, obviously not me. I'm saying I'm everyone in the world, but also my parents, we didn't know that his head injury was so dramatic. We just thought, okay, his hair caught on fire. Because I think it was also a skit on one of the award shows afterwards. And people like made it a joke, like, oh, his hair caught on fire on the set. But like it was a severe injury that basically trickled down to many other injuries and the detriment of his health down the line. Y'all, they played in Name's face. Gag. Guten Morgen, ich bin Ann-Adeva. Ich habe einen Termin um 11:30. Aber mein Zahnarzttermin hat nicht so lange gedauert. Haben Sie jetzt frei oder erst um 11:30 Uhr? Okay. Okay, ich bin in 10 Minuten da. Dankeschön. Shout out to my girl. Okay, so I withdrew 40 euros. I'm gonna give her €1 tip. As it make now works because it's 39 because she has a new opening sale for her new custom. Me. She finna tear me up. She's gonna, what did Beyonce say in that song? Pop that cherry or something. Something like that. Yeah. All right, so I just got home now from the wax. Let me just tell you how everything was. So my experience at this lady was just so nice, so lovely. I'm so glad I took a chance on her. She had like 0 reviews, but I was just like, she just looked so friendly. Like I just felt so like she looked so nice, and I was like, if anyone is to wax my pom pom, it's gotta be a nice lady. I don't want to be waxed by a mean girl. I want to be waxed by a nice lady, and it was really just such a lovely, comfortable experience. She even waxed like my stomach area for free, and I gave her like that €1 twinkle that I had because that's all I had. The 10 euros, because I withdrew 50 euros, the 40 was to pay her, and then the 10 was for me to take a taxi when I came back home. So like that was my budget and I stuck to it, but I gave her the €1. You know, thank you so much. I don't even think she would have accepted more than a €1 because people are a bit weird about tips in Germany, like especially service staff. If you give them like more than €5, people start to think something's going on. Like I don't know if you saw that trend on TikTok where like the bartender gets a big tip and he wants to kiss the customer for giving them. It's like that because people don't really tip here because the people earn a minimum wage already. So tipping is not a big culture here. It's not like in Namibia where you can get a tip of 500 and it won't be a wow. Like you'll just be like, oh my gosh, thank you so much, you know? But you know that tomorrow you can get a tip of 1,000. It's not like that here. It's like anything after more than €5, people are like, what you trying to do? Yeah, it was really nice, hygienic. So she has a wax dispenser. She just dispenses a little bit of wax and then she waxes you, which I find super hygienic as opposed to waxing from the same pot all the customers of the whole day. Even though you use a different wax stick, because the same wax stick goes back in the pot you check. I find it to be so hygienic. That was really impressive. She ate with that. I told her to update her Google Maps. I told her to attach her Facebook. I told her to make an Instagram account. I also told her to take more pictures of her business, make it more interactive so people can find her. Because like me, I just used Google Maps and then I just really thought, let me take a chance on her. And I was like, even now she has a 20% discount. She's going to get so many customers if she just puts herself online. Maya, I didn't want to overdo because my husband tells me not to overhelp, just to help within my capacity. And I helped by telling her that, and I'm going to give her a 5-star review on Google. I'm going to commend her on her hygiene, her punctuality, her flexibility with the appointments, as well as like her clear communication about the services that she can offer, and also for giving me tips afterwards on how to maintain my skin after the appointment and like just generally moving forward. I really loved her service, like 10 out of 10. Let me make myself some noodles. I personally just feel like these are the best noodles known to man, bro. The best. So guys, I don't know if I told you this, but I have to move out of here. So even though my husband is leaving in June, he will be sending away most of his furniture. He's just going to leave the bed, I think he said, no, the sofa, and he'll be sleeping on the sofa until he has to go to the US. And I'm like, guys, I was telling him to just keep all the furniture, and then before he has to leave, he can just sell everything on Facebook Marketplace or eBay Kleine Anzeigen, or I can make like an appointment for the trash to be picked up a few days before he's gone, or even a few days after, because I think the place will be paid for the whole of June anyways. So I can arrange for them to come pick up the stuff after, and I can just find a handwerker in the area to come and put the stuff outside. But no weggegooid moet word, you know. Maar mensen luisteren mos even mee. So ik zal ook die mensen los. Ik overhelp mos niet. There is no Coca-Cola in the fridge. Coca-Cola light. Coca-Cola normal. You guys know that song? Please tell me you know that song. Because every time I sing that song with my friend, she's like, what are you singing? And I'm like, it's the song. Coca-Cola light. I'm gonna put it here. I'm not gonna laugh by myself.
Coca-Cola light, Coca-Cola normal y Coca-Cola cero.
So, time for me to... I'm gonna put this in the freezer for a few minutes. Look at what I found in the freezer, guys. See, this guy doesn't listen. He put something in the freezer again after the things exploded last time. He doesn't learn from his mistakes at all. And I told him, like, if he wants the drinks to be cold, he can just put it at the very top shelf towards the back. That's like the coldest part of the fridge. It literally freezes the food if you put it up there. And the fridge is even so cold, like it's set on so high. I don't know what his obsession is with things being super, super cold. Like, I guess because he doesn't have his tonsils anymore, he doesn't have to worry about tonsillitis and goeters. But some of us, we can't drink those things. Anyways, guys, I wanted to talk about something. I feel like as a person, I don't know if it's my aura or my energy or my personality or the favor of God or my ancestors. I just don't know what it is, but I'm always finding favor in every situation that I'm in. So like today, my appointment was for 11:30. And I was there really early. I was already in the city at 10:30. Then I went to the ATM to get the money. And when I walked back from the ATM, I called her. She was like, you can just come now. I'm like, that's really nice of her. I'm an hour early for my appointment. She could have just been like, how German people are like, your appointment is for this time, so please don't show up before your appointment. That's how German people are. But she was like, just come now. I went there. She waxed my stomach for free. Nobody ever does that, unless it's in Namibia, of course. But they'll only usually wax my strip. They don't wax my whole stomach. She waxed my whole stomach for the free. Even my belly button. Like, she went in all the creases and crevices and waxed my piercing around. Mwah. Gave her the trinkgeld. Then I helped her with her Instagram stuff. And then she was like, yeah, please make Werbung for me. Next month when you come, I'm gonna still give you the 20% off because, like, you just helped me so much with my business. I came to the train station. I needed a taxi home, but I didn't call the taxi in time because to talk to the taxi company, I find their Mitarbeitern to be ein bisschen unfreundlich. Aber that's not the point of the story. So I saw a taxi and dropped off with a taxi. I went to the taxi. I said, I want to drive to Hombogen. Because he didn't open the window at first, man. So now I'm like, Anongwe, are you Hage's son or what? Open the window. He opens the window. And then I'm like, go to here, you know, Kamam service too. Can you please take me? He's like, I'm not from here. I'm actually not from here. So you have to call a different taxi company. And I'm like, okay. And then he's like, you know what? I'm actually not allowed to be driving in this area. So then I was like, okay, it's fine. Then he's like, where do you want to go? I was like, I'm just going up here. It's 4 minutes away. Then he was like, you know what? It's fine. Just get in. I'll drop you. He dropped me here. And then I gave him euros. That was exactly enough that I had left. I was like, I just have 10 euros because I take this ride all the time. I know that it costs exactly 10 euros from the train station. So I was like, this is what I budgeted. So, like, is this okay? He was like, no, it's fine. Imagine, like, I don't think that he would do that for just anyone. Say, oh, I'm not allowed. Sorry, just call another. I want to learn how to capitalize that thing of myself that makes people like me and want to do things for me. Because I really feel like I get alternate, I don't want to call it way, but I just always have like that favor over me. Things just keep coming to me. I keep meeting good people like Rose. Rose was the one who inspired me to start making TikToks. And now I'm almost at 7,000 followers on TikTok. Queen, she keeps giving me like content advice, tips. She gives me feedback on my videos. Ek ontmoet net mense wat net so helpful and just so nice. Landlords, when we moved here, they didn't go on about me staying here. They were like, it's fine, we're going to fill in all the forms. You can just tell the house neighborhood you stay here. Normally, they would be like, no, the husband is the only person renting the place. Well, you know, yeah. That's my chat on that. I'm going to try to make the payment now for this one apartment. Because, like I said, meeting all these nice people sent me the money for the apartment that I want to get. I'm just like, You know, like even me, I never really thought I was gonna get married because my mom always used to be like, no man is gonna wanna marry you guys. We were so outspoken as kids. My mom used to be like, you guys, Namibian men won't marry you guys. I don't know. My mom literally, I remember one day my mom said like, I won't be surprised if you guys marry a white man because those are the only people that will put up my jealous attitude and jealous monda and jealous. Now I'm married to a beautiful black man. Thank God. Hallelujah. Yeah, like I never thought I would. Even like a man who's interested in my culture. Wow. Into the village with him. My uncle was so impressed. My uncle was like, you chose a good one. You chose a good one. This one is a good one. Oh, anyways, I chat on that. I'm going to heat up my noodles. I wish I could show you guys, but it's gonna fall over. So I bought myself these. These are like, is it antihistamines or calcium carbonate antacids? I drink them for like heartburn because I have a lot of heartburn. My mom has ulcers, so I think I get it from her because my grandmother also had the same thing, and then my mom. But my grandmother and my mom are not related, but it's just in our family is what I'm trying to say. I bought these because my friend recommended them to me when I went to her place. She was like, you know what, you should like take these for your heartburn. I took 2 of them at her place and I felt so good immediately after eating because I like to eat spicy foods and stuff sometimes. So this really helps because I already feel like giving up dairy is such a big thing for me. I have to only consume like Greek yogurt because it has less lactose than normal yogurt. I'm trying, like I've cut out already so many things. I just feel like spicy food, please, man. You guys can't take my fondor. Did you know that fondor is a real spice? There's a guy on TikTok, a Namibian guy. He cooked for the embassy or I don't know what, a party where they had to take their food from their culture. And he cooked with fondor. And I was like, oh, fondor is a real thing. And I come, our parents were not just making up things. It's a real thing. Yeah. For my noodles, I could. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe any. Come. The program is already now.